Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another playthrough of Mage Knight. Today we're going to be playing with Krang, with Wolfhawk as the dummy player. We've gone ahead and set up as usual. We have a green, a red and a black in the source, and our unit offer is Utum Swordsmen, Red Cape Monks and Herbalists. And our advanced action offer is Blood Rage, Song of Wind and Crystal Mastery. And then for our spell offer to start with, we have Flame Wall, Flame Wave, Burning Shield, Exploding Shield, and Wings of Wind. And yeah, with that, I think we can draw up to our hand limit. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we get March, Swiftness, Mana Draw, Crystallize, and Improvisation. And I think here, so it's not particularly easy route whichever way we go. I'm thinking maybe we head up this way towards the Mage Tower, see what's in there, and maybe we can take that, get a spell, and then take this guy out. If we go this way, we're still going to have 2 plus 3 plus another 2 plus another 3 points of movement. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to get there, whereas here it's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But we also get a spell and probably get rid of this orc as well. So yeah, I think going this way is probably going to be preferable. And with that in mind, I think planning might be the better. Having 6 cards to get into and assault this Mage Tower would be, yeah, it's probably preferable. So we'll take planning. The dummy player is going to take number 6, which is the right moment, which means we're going to go first. That goes out of the game. And yeah, we can go on with our turn then. So I think we will use the green from the source to power March for move 4, which will get us next to the Mage Tower. And we get to see what's in there. So it's 5 physical attack with poison and 5 armor. And I think we will, let's leave our turn there. We'll draw another 2 cards and see what we can do on the next turn. That is a black, so that is very bad. This gets discarded. We get another 2. So 1 and 2. And we have Promise and Determination. Dummy player then 1, 2, 3. It's a blue, they get 1 more. And then it's back over to us. And I think here, instead of going straight for the Mage Tower, I think I might move into the deep mine here. So we can use Swiftness for move 2, and probably want to let's go with Promise Sideways for move 3. So we'll move into that. The mine, so we'll get either a blue or a green crystal on our next turn. So we can play Crystallize here with a red from the source to get a red into our inventory. We re-roll this and it's a gold. And we will draw another 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And we get Concentration, Rage, and Stamina. Dummy player then 1, 2, 3. It's a green, so they don't draw again. We are going to take, I think we'll probably want to take, we could take a blue for our crystal mine, and then we would have block 5 against the attack. We would have a gold in the source and a red as well. So we could play Improvisation with the red crystal and discard maybe Mana Draw. Although if we took a green, we could play Concentration, get that for an attack of 6, and then we could use the blue or the gold from the source for a block of 5, and we would just have to move in with, yeah, let's do that then. Okay, so we will play Stamina for move, Improvisation, the basic effect for move 3. We'll discard Stamina to do that. We enter the Mage Tower and lose 1 reputation. So that's us. He's doing an attack of 5. Sorry, we should have got blue crystal at the start of our turn for being on the mine. We can play determination with that blue crystal for a block of 5, and then we can play concentration with a gold from the source, which gets us the stronger attack of rage +2. So that's an attack of 6. So he is fully blocked and we kill him. So just to recap, we played improvisation for move 3, discarding stamina with that. We used the blue from the crystal mine for a block of 5. We played concentration with the gold from the source for rage for an attack of 4, +2 is 6, which takes him out. That gives us 4 fame. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We level up at the end of the turn, and we also get a spell. So this gets re-rolled. It's a red. This goes away. These are getting discarded. Unfortunately, we don't trigger planning, but yeah, that's a price we have to pay. So we're getting a reward here. I think I'm going to take Burning Shield for the spell. I'm tempted to go with Flame Wall as well for fire attack of 5. I'm just thinking, like, this guy's cumbersome. So we could, I mean, we get the block and the attack here. So let's go with Burning Shield for now. And then the new spell is Mist Form. And then we are getting our level up as well. So we get a skill, and these are Battle Frenzy. So once a turn, attack 2, or you may flip this token to get attack 4 instead this turn. If you spend a turn resting, you may flip this token back. And then the bottom one is once a turn, move 1, and you may add +1 to a block of any type in the block phase. I think let's go with the top one, having that attack and the option to get +4 or 4 attack is pretty appealing. That's Wolfhawk's skill that goes in the common skill offer. And then for our advanced action that we can take, we have a choice between Blood Rage, Song of Wind, and Crystal Mastery. And it's a tough choice. I think given we just taken an attack skill, I'm going to take Crystal Mastery here. Given we already have a red as well, and we have a red spell coming up. And the new one is Pathfinding. So that is everything. We've claimed our rewards and taken our level up. We have mana draw still in hand, and we're drawing up to 5. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the cards we get are Ruthless Coercion, Rage, Burning Shield, and Crystal Mastery. Onto the dummy player. 1, 2, 3. It's a green. They don't go again. Back over to us. And I think here I'm actually going to maybe spend, given we have Ruthless Coercion, I'm going to I think spend 7 influence to get a spell. So we can first of all play Crystal Mastery, gain a crystal to your inventory of the same color as a crystal you already own, which is a red. We'll do that. We can then play Ruthless Coercion with a red. Influence 6, reputation -1. You may ready a level 1 and 2 units you control by paying 2 influence per level of unit. We're going to use the influence 6, and we're going to play mana draw sideways for 7, and we're going to pay a red crystal to take the flame wall here. So when we're in a mage tower, we can recruit units and buy spells. Spells can be bought for 7 influence plus a mana that is the same color as the spell being bought. So we'll do that. So 6 and mana draw sideways is 7. I'm tempted to maybe use rage sideways instead, but I'll keep that for when we take on this guy. So yeah, that will be our turn. Yeah, so this goes away. Red gets re-rolled, and it's black. So we have 3 blacks in the source. Oh dear. Oh, that's bad. So we draw up to our hand limit. +1 for planning is 6. So we have 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we get Tranquility, Stamina, and swiftness. Dummy player, 1, 2, 3. It's a blue, they get one more. Back over to us. And I think here we can challenge the orc. So we should put a shield token on that monastery there. Yeah, let's challenge the orc. So he's coming in with 7 points of damage. I want to save my movement to try and get here so we can explore. So I will allow that 7 points of damage. I'll play Burning Shield with our red from our inventory. That gives us fire block 4. And then we'll get 2 from Rage for 6 and play Tranquility sideways for 7. So he's fully blocked, which means we get a fire attack of 4, which is enough to take him out because he is physically resistant but not fire resistant. So we get a fire attack of 4, which is enough to kill him, and we get 4 fame and +1 on our reputation track. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which means we level up at the end of this turn. We still have 3 in hand. This goes away. We also had, instead we could have used this for 2 attack. So yeah, let's maybe keep the rage and we use this. So once a turn, attack 2, or we could flip it for attack 4. So we'll keep rage in hand. And yeah, that will level up then. We get another token, and our last card is Savage Harvesting. Dummy player then, 1 and 2. They're going to declare end of round on the next turn, so it's back to us. Okay, so I think, one thing we forgot to do was refresh the spell offer after we bought the spell in the Mage Tower, and we get Chill. So I think here, I want to move here. So we can play Savage Harvesting and these 2 for move of 6, which is enough to get us in there, because that's a move cost of 3 +1 because of the hill. So that's actually more than enough with that move 4. And we can discard Rage with Savage Harvesting to get a crystal of the same color. So we would get a red crystal to our inventory. So let's do that. We'll move 2 and 2 for stamina to get in there. So the walls, just so we are definitely sure we're correct. Yeah, so movement to cross a wall on the map, you have to pay 1 extra move cost. So the hills would usually cost 3 to get into, but it will be 4 now. So we'll play that, we'll move in there, and we'll discard Rage to get a red crystal to our inventory. And then we can play Swiftness for move 2, which will explore a new tile, and we'll put that one here. And let me just move these over here. This is going, it's tile number 10. So that's like that. We have a keep and a ruins. So the keep goes face down, and the ruins will go face up. Okay, so that's 3 green mana for 7 fame. Yeah, that's not particularly appealing. And then we have 1 card left in hand, which we're not going to use here. So we can discard those, and that will be the end of the round. So we'll re-roll the source. And we get a black, a gold, and a black. So not a gold, green, and blue. So that's legitimate. Gold, green, blue. We're refreshing the unit offer. So the new units are Northern Monks, Peasants, and the Guardian Golems. In terms of the advanced action, they're going to get Blood Rage, these advanced, and the new advanced action is going to be Spellforge. And then they're going to get a white crystal to their inventory. We move these along. So another white, and then Demolish is the new spell in the spell offer. And then we just have to shuffle up and we can go on to the next round. Okay, so we can draw up to our hand limit of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we get Rage, Crystallize, Swiftness, Crystal Mastery, and Promise. I think we're probably going to want to get a tile out here as soon as possible. So I'm thinking here, given there's a gold in the source, we can maybe get a tile out this turn with Swiftness get a few crystals into our inventory, and then see where we go from there. So I'm thinking mana search, just to give us a bit of flexibility with the mana in the source. And then the dummy player is going to take From the Dusk, so that's out. So they're going to go first this turn. Yeah, that's fine. And then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue, they get one more. I think for us, we'll play Swiftness to explore here. And okay, so we get, there's an orc, a village, and a magical glade. So the orc is going face up. That's a summoner with 4 armor, and we will get 4 fame if we defeat him. Okay, so we're probably going to want to head over this direction, given probably here, given that this is going to cost so much to get in. So maybe we provoke this guy, which will get us another 4 fame. But for now, let's play Crystal Mastery to gain a crystal that we of the same color as we already own. We'll take a red, and then we can play Crystallize with a blue from the source to gain a crystal of any color to our inventory. And I think, so we have 2 reds here. Both our spells are red. There's a green in the source. So I think I might take probably a white, which we might be able to use when mana draw comes out to give us a little bit more flexibility. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Am I going to recruit on this turn? I mean, only the peasants can be got on the village, so probably not. So I might discard Promise as well. So that gets re-rolled. It's a black. It's fine. And then we draw up to our hand limit, which is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we have Concentration, Flame Wall, Swiftness, and Rage. So no real decent movement cards there. 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They don't have a green, so back over to us. And I think here we can play Swiftness for move 2 and challenge this guy. So he has 7 attack. We can use Flame Wall with a red from our inventory for a fire block of 7. So he's fully blocked. And then we could use this for an attack of 4 or an attack of 2. So if we use the attack of 2, we will still have it available later in the round. So we can use attack 2 and that for an attack of 2, which is an attack of 4. So that's 4 physical attack, which is enough to take him out because he's physically resistant. We needed, the physical attack is inefficient. So we get 4 fame for that and +1 reputation. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes away. We have 2 left in hand. This gets discarded, and we draw up to our hand limit of 5. So 3, 4, 5, and we get Ruthless Coercion, Tranquility, and Determination. Dummy player, 1, 2, 3. It's a green. They don't have a green, so back over to us. And here I think I'm going to use Tranquility with the green from the source to draw another 2 cards. Try and get some movement here, and we get Improvisation and Mana Draw. So still not great. So we would need 2, 4 to get to the village. And I think I will, I mean, there's only a gold and a black at the moment, so we could use that for 3. Or we could actually use it for 5 with probably Ruthless Coercion. So we'll play Concentration. We don't have a green anymore. So we'll use Concentration for a red mana token, which we'll use to power Improvisation for a move of 5. So that gets us to 4 to the village. We could place one of these sideways for a move, because we have 1 move left over here. So we could actually play, probably want to play Rage sideways for, so that'll give us a total move of 6. So we move 2, 4, and then we'll use our 6th point of movement for this tile here. So let me just move these a little bit, and we get Okay, so tile 7, the first monastery on the board right next to us. And there's a dungeon as well, and an orc. So the orc goes first, and that's 2 physical attacks of 1 each, 4 armor and 2 fame. So that wouldn't be enough to level us up. And the armor, or the advanced action, is Power of Crystals. And then we're left with these 2 in hand, which we'll hold on to. This goes away, this gets re-rolled, and it's a gold. So we'll probably use Mana Search on the next turn for that. Okay, so we draw up to our hand limit of 5, so 2 and 3, and we get Stamina, Savage Harvesting, and Stamina. Okay, dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They don't have a red, so it's back to us. Here, I think I'm going to first of all use Mana Search to re-roll the 2 gold die, and it's a green and a white, so they go into the source. And I think I probably play Savage Harvesting with a green for a move of 4, and we'll discard. So first of all, let's use 2 movement to explore here and get our first core tile, which is the green city, and there's an orc right in front of us. So there's 2 orcs on this. The first goes there, that's 4 physical attack with assassination, and he's elusive. And then the second is 3 physical attack, fortified with 3 armor. And then the green city, we are at level 5, so that's 2 browns and a white. So 2 brown and a white. So that's there, and of course any physical attack in the green city is going to be poisonous. So we'll put them there. So we still have 2 movement points left, and I'm thinking here we move to that monastery, and we can discard a stamina as part of that. So each time we move a space this turn, you may discard a card to gain a crystal of the same color. So we'll move there and discard stamina to get a blue crystal into our inventory. And I think we will, let's leave it there for this turn. So we'll still have 3 and 2 left. So we can potentially burn that monastery down next turn, or recruit the northern monks. So yeah, we'll leave it there. This gets re-rolled. It's a white, so 2 whites and a black in the source. So that's 3 in hand, and we draw back up. We have 2, and we have Burning Shield and March. Dummy player goes 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They don't have any reds. Back to us. And I think here we are going to burn this monastery down. So we'll lose 3 on the reputation track. 1, 2, 3. Down to -1. We get a random purple enemy. And we have, okay, so 6 physical attack with poison and assassination, and arcane immunity with 6 armor. So unfortunately, the stronger effect of burning or exploding shield isn't going to work. So we can't just destroy the blocked enemy, but we can still block him and get the fire attack, which I think we're going to do here. So we will play that with, let's use, because we could get a block 5 here as well, but we would have fire attack of 4 and an attack of 2, so we would just need another block 2, which we could get with these 2. So yeah, let's do that. Although if we can use our skill as well for an attack of 2, which would be fine. So we just need to block 2, I guess. So we can, first of all, let's re-roll the die in the source. So we'll re-roll the first 2 the 2 whites, or potentially only 1. Do we? No, let's use a white and a black to re-roll. For Mana Search, we get a red and a gold. That's fine. We will power Burning Shield with the red for fire block 4, and play Determination for a block of 2. So that's a total block of 6, which fully blocks him. And then we hit back with fire attack of 4, plus 2 from our skill here. So that's a total attack of 6, which is enough to take him out. We get 5 fame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to level up, and we also get a reward, which is an artifact. So let's clear up this first. That's a blue. And so we'll choose our artifact before our skill. And we get Banner of Glory. Assign this to a unit you control. The assigned unit gets armor +1 and +1 to any attacks or blocks it makes whenever this unit attacks or blocks. Fame +1. And then Banner of Command. Influence 4. If you recruited a unit this turn, you may assign this card to it instead of a command token. Put this card face down over the unit when it is spent and return it face up under it whenever it is ready. And then the stronger effect is gain Fame +2. Recruit any one unit from the unit's offer for free. If you're at your command limit, you must disband one of your units first. So I think I'm going to take Banner of Command here and maybe just recruit straight away on whenever the elite units come out on the next round. So we'll do that. We still have 3 in hand. We're also getting a skill and an advanced action. So we will get, okay, so we have Master of Chaos or Regenerate. So Master of Chaos on top is when you gain a skill, roll a mana die and mark it with a shield token on the color rolled. Once a turn, you may move the shield token to the next color clockwise to gain, depending on the color, move 2, blue, block 3, green, move 1, black, cold fire, ranged attack 1, white, influence 2, red, attack 2, gold, you choose. If you don't use this skill during your turn, then any time before your next turn, you may move the shield token to the next color clockwise. And then the bottom one is Regenerate. Once a turn, pay a mana of any color and throw away a wound from your hand. If you use red mana to do this, or you have the least fame not tied, then you also draw a card. I think I'm going to take the Master of Chaos. It's a bit more, gives me a bit more flexibility, I think. And then for our advanced actions, we can choose between Song of Wind, Pathfinding, and Spellforge. And I think I'm going to take Spellforge here to get access to crystals. And the new one is Counterattack. Okay, we'll put a shield token there. And sorry, whenever we took Master of Chaos, we roll a mana die and mark it with a shield token on the color rolled. So we will put a shield token on blue, which is fine. So that's everything. We have 3 in hand. We draw up to our hand limit of 2 or of 5, sorry, and we get obviously Banner of Command and Spellforge over to the dummy player. They draw 1. They're going to declare end of round in the next turn back to us. What I'm thinking here is we can probably make our way over to the dungeon here and end on the dungeon, and then potentially go into the dungeon on the next turn. So we can play mana draw with a white from the source, take the gold and set it to blue. We'll get 2 blue crystals, which we can use for 1 for stamina to move 4, so 2, 4, and 1 for Spellforge, which is gain 2 crystals to your inventory of the same colors as 2 different spell cards in the spell offer. We'll take a red for Demolish and then a blue for either Chill or Mist Form. So we'll take 1 red and 1 blue, which go into our inventory. We could have used our Master of Chaos here. We could move the shield token to the next color clockwise to gain move 1, but we don't actually need to. And then between our turns, we can move the shield token to the next color clockwise, which we might want to do. So the black will get us cold, fire, ranged attack 1, so we will actually do that. We're left with these 2 in hand. We'll just discard them. So we don't want to use them yet. Those are going to get re-rolled because at the end of the round. We'll move our shield token now. The source is getting re-rolled, and we get a gold, a white, and a green. So quite flexible. This power of crystals goes away. There is no monastery left, so we don't put out a new one. The unit offer is getting refreshed, and we do have elite units now. So we're going to get, the first one is Amotep Gunners, the first regular unit is Utum Crossbowmen, and the second is Fire Mages. So that's fine. The units are out, and then for the advanced actions they get Song of Wind, which is another white one into their hand, and the new one is Chilling Stare. I like that card a lot. So they get a blue crystal to their inventory for Mistform. These advance, and the new spell is Snowstorm. Fine. And then all we have to do is shuffle up, and we can go on then to the next turn or round. Okay, so we'll draw up to our hand limit of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we get Burning Shield, Savage Harvesting, Crystal Mastery, Swiftness, and Ruthless Coercion. So I think I'm almost certainly just going to go straight into this dungeon. So what, in terms of tactics, I think I'll probably just take Great Start, just to get that boost in cards for going into the dungeon. And we get Stamina and Rage, so not the best ones. Rage is okay, but so they're going to take number 2, which is Rethink. So they're going first again. Those go away. So we will go for them. 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They don't go again. So we can, given we can use this skill for cold ranged fire attack of 1, so we can move it onto the black space and get cold range fire attack 1. We also have this for +2 or +4 if we need it. We have the Burning Shield, Rage, Crystal Mastery. So yeah, I think we'll go into the dungeon. So what I'll do is I'll use the gold from the source with Crystal Mastery. At the end of your turn, any crystals you have spent this turn are returned to your inventory. So we can do that, and then for so night rules are going to apply, and we get a brown enemy token, and the one we have is, so it's 5 physical attack with 4 armor and physical resistance. So we can we need block, so we will play that with a red from our inventory for fire block of 4, and then we need 1 more block. I guess we can use, I mean, this fire attack 4 is going to take him out completely. So I don't think we'll even move this shield. So let's just play Rage for block 2. So that's a total block of 6, which is enough to block him. Because he's successfully blocked, we get fire attack of 4, which is efficient against him. So he's defeated. We get 4 fame for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't level up, but we do get a reward. This goes back into our inventory because of Crystal Mastery. This gets re-rolled, and it's a blue. And yeah, that's fine. Do we want to use any of these? No. Let's keep these. We get 1 shield token on that. We also get our reward. So we roll a die. If it's a gold or black, we get a spell, otherwise an artifact. And it's a black, so we get a spell. And I think here, so we have a choice between Snowstorm, Chill, and Demolish. I think, so we already have red spells, which give us plenty of attack. I think I might take, if we take Chill, we can make enemies lose fire resistance, which would play well with our red spells as well, because then we could use them if we use Chill on them. So I think I'll take Chill here. I mean, Snowstorming is a very strong card as well. But yeah, let's go with Chill. They advance, and the new spell is Call to Arms, Call to Glory. That goes away. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 in hand. So we draw up to our hand limit of 5, and we get Chill. We won't move the Master of Chaos skill. yeah, we don't have to. It says we may move it, so we'll go on to the dummy player, and they're going 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue, they get 2 more, so 1 and 2, and then it's back over to us. And I think here, I'm sorry, this should be gone. We can probably, if we go this way, we're not going to level up if we kill him. If we go this way, we will we'll level up if we take him out. So I think the plan here should be to get back over to this village. So we can play Savage Harvesting with the green from the source for move 4. Each time we move a space this turn, we can discard a card to gain a crystal of the same color. So I think let's move 1, 2 spaces with that 4 movement. We're probably going to want to get to the village as well. So let's discard 1 Ruthless Coercion for a red crystal. And then we can also discard, I mean, we could, let's discard Swiftness for a white. Yeah, let's do that. So if, and then we can play Stamina for move 2 to get us there, and we want to keep hold of Chill for now. So yeah, we'll leave it there. This gets re-rolled, and it's a white. So 2 whites and a blue in the source. We have Chill left. We draw up to our hand limit, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And we get Stamina, Flame Wall, Mana Draw, and Spellforge. Dummy player goes, it's 1, 2, and 3. It's a red, they don't go again. I think here we can, the blue in the source, we can gain 2 crystals to our inventory. So we could get, we're full up on white. Let's go with, let's use the blue from the source. Actually, we could, first of all, we can plunder the village, so for 2. And we get March and Banner of Command. I think let's break Banner of Command for Fame +2, and then we can recruit. So I'm looking at either obviously the Amatep Gunners or the Fire Mages. I mean, we have, so the Amatep Gunners give attacker block 5 and ranged fire attack of 6. This gives for a red token, that's for a red token, ranged fire attack 6. This gives fire attack or fire block of 6 for a red token, or ranged fire attack of 3. They also have the fire resistance here. That's yeah, I'm not sure which to go for here. I think let's go with probably the Amatep Gunners, just because they give us some free block as well. Yeah, let's go with that. So we'll take the Amatep Gunners. This goes away. And then we can play Spellforge with the blue and gain, I think we'll take probably a white and a blue, 1 for Snowstorm and 1 for Call to Arms. So white and a blue. So we'll load up on those, and then I mean, we could take out this orc immediately, or we could wait and try and recruit maybe the Utum Crossbowmen on the next turn. Actually, let's take out, I think, let's wait for 1 turn, because we can discard these 2 as well. And then we can draw more cards. So that's 3 whites in the source. Okay. So we have 3 in hand. We draw another 2, and we get 1 is Swiftness and 1 is Concentration. Okay, so dummy player is 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They don't go again. Back to us. And I think here we can just take this, engage this guy in combat. And we will use Mana Draw with a white from the source. We'll take a white and change it to green, which gets us 2 green tokens. We can play one of those, or use one of those with Concentration and power Swiftness for ranged attack 3. +2 from Concentration is a ranged attack of 5. And then we can move this to the black space, which gives us a cold fire ranged attack of 1, which gives us total ranged attack of 6, which we need because he's elusive and we're not blocking him. We have to kill him with his 6 armor, so that's enough. So just to recap, we challenged him, used mana draw to get 2 green crystals. We used one of those with concentration, which gave us ranged attack 3 plus 2 is 5, and then we used our Master of Chaos to get cold fire ranged attack of 1, which is enough to take him out and give us 3 fame. So 1, 2, 3. We will level up at the end of the turn. These go away. The green doesn't get re-rolled, but the white does, and it's a green. These are going away. And yeah, we level up, so we get 1 more command token, so that's 3 we have now. And we draw up to our hand limit of 6, so 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, yes, that's correct. We also gain 1 reputation for killing that orc, and we have Tranquility, Improvisation, Crystallize, and Rage. Dummy player, 1, 2, and 3. It's a white, so they get 3 more. So they are going to declare end of round on the next turn back to us. And I think here we can probably recruit those Utum crossbowmen. So first of all, let's play Tranquility with the green from the source to draw 2 cards. So we'll draw our last 2, and we get Determination and Promise. Okay, so we can spend Promise for 2 influence, Improvisation for 3, and we'll use we can use Determination sideways for, so that would be 3, so 3 plus 2 is 5, and then we can use this to move to the white space, which is the next one around for influence 2. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 influence, which is more than enough to get the Utum crossbowmen, which can be recruited in the village. So we'll recruit those, and I think we'll hold on to these cards for the time being. We're not going to, I'd really like to, so we might be able to get into here next turn. So we'll hold on to them. We'll re-roll this, and it's a red. That goes back to the source. We don't have anything to draw up. Between turns, I think we'll rotate this round to the red spot. Dummy player declares end of round. We can use that, crystallize with the green. So we will gain 1 green token to our inventory. And let's play these 3 sideways to move into the forest. And that reveals the garrison. And so it's 6 physical attack with paralyze and 4 armor. And then we have 5 physical attack with brutal and 5 armor, and then 6 fire attack with brutal, 6 armor, and ice resistance. Okay. All right, so that's the end of this round. We will re-roll the source, and we get green, blue, and black. So that's fine. We reset the unit offer. And the new elite unit is Ice Mages. The new regular unit is Foresters, and the new, the second elite unit is Fire Mages. Okay, so that goes there. They're getting Pathfinding onto their deck. The advanced actions advance, and we get Ice Shield as the new one. There's still no Monastery. They're going to get a red crystal for Demolish. The spells advance. The red crystal goes there, and the new spell is Offering. And then we can move on. Between turns, we will rotate. No, we already did that. We rotated this round to the red space. So we just have to shuffle up, and then we can go on to the next round. Okay, so we draw up to our hand limit of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we get Tranquility, Swiftness, Crystallize, Promise, Savage Harvesting, and Spellforge. So not the greatest hand for attacking with. I mean, we're already pretty stocked up on crystals here. So maybe we just take Midnight Meditation and shuffle probably these 4 back into our hand, or into our D deck, and then draw 4 more. So yeah, let's do that. So we'll keep those 2 and shuffle these back in and draw another 4. I think we want to get a bit more attack into our hand and then take on the city as early as possible. Hopefully with the spells, if we could get the spells, the 3 spells we have into our hand and mana draw, probably be quite comfortable going into the city here. But yeah, let's see what we draw. So we're getting 4 more, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we get Ruthless Coercion, Stamina, Promise, and Flame Wall. Okay, that's fine. They're going to go first. These go out of the game, and yeah, 1, 2. I mean, we could have taken Sparing Power as well, or Preparation, I think. That's probably a mistake on my part. We should have taken Sparing Power, I think. But yeah, we won't go back and do it again, I don't think. 1, 2, and 3. It's a red, so they get 1 more. Ooh, 1 more. Over to us, we can play Tranquility to draw 2, and we get Swiftness and Stamina. We're going to discard Promise, probably Stamina. We can discard Ruthless Coercion as well, and probably the other Stamina, so we'll draw another 3. So let's do that. This gets re-rolled. It's a black. We get another 3, so 1, 2, and 3, and we get Rage, March, and Chill. Dummy player, 1, 2, and 3. It's a white, so they get 3 more. So 1, 2, and 3. Back over to us, and I think here we will. So we want to keep these 2 spells. I think we'll keep 1 Swiftness and discard probably these 3 cards. So yeah, we'll do that. So we'll draw another 3. So 1, 2, 3, and we get Spellforge, Burning Shield, and Rage. Dummy player, 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They don't have another green, so it's back to us. Okay, so I think we can take on the city here. So we'll play Swiftness for move 2 to move into the city. Lose 1 reputation. These are the enemies we're facing. First of all, we can move our shield around to the gold token, so we can choose which of these options we want. I think I'm going to choose the blue one for block of 3. So first of all, let's play Chill with the blue from our inventory. So target enemy does not attack this combat. I'm going to choose this guy. So he's not going to attack. I can't use it on this guy because he is ice resistant. So he's immune from non-attack or block effects of cards powered by blue. And then, so he's not attacking. This guy, I'm going to play Burning Shield with a red from our inventory for fire block of 4. So that's, I need 2 more block to block him. I'm going to use the block 3 from here to block him. So we have a total block of 7. So he's fully blocked. And then as a result of that, we get fire attack of 4, which is efficient to kill him in the attack phase. So we'll kill him in the attack phase. And then this guy, I'm going to use Flame Wall with a red from our inventory, a black from the source, and I'm going to use fire block 7. This attacker block gets increased by 2 for each enemy token you're facing. So it's a total of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We need a total of 12 inefficient block. Because it's fire attack, only ice or cold fire block are efficient. So this is inefficient block, but it is more than enough to block this guy fully. So he's blocked fully, he's not attacking, this guy's going to get destroyed anyway. And then in terms of, so that's everything for the block phase. We go on to the attack phase. This guy, fire attack of 4, he's dead. And then we have these 2 left over to try and kill. So they have a total armor of 11, so we need 11 physical attack. So we can use this, we can flip that for 4. So it's once a round, we can get attack 4. So we'll use that for attack of 4, we'll use this for an attack of 5, and we'll use this for an attack of 3. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 5 is 12. So that's a total of 12 attack, which is enough to take these guys out. We only need 11. So yeah, that's those 2 dead as well. So just a quick recap. We played swiftness to move in for 2. These 3 came and to attack. We played chill with the blue from our inventory to prevent this guy from attacking. We played flame wall, the stronger effect of flame wall, with a red from our inventory and black from the storage to get fire block 7 plus 2 for each enemy. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's enough to block him because it's inefficient block. We played burning shield with the red from our inventory for fire block of 4. And we used the blue effect for a block of 3. That's a total block of 7, which is enough to block him fully. In the attack phase then we got fire attack of 4, which is enough to kill him. And then we used our skill for an attack of 4, Amatep Gunners for an attack of 5, that's a total of 9, and then Udam Crossbowmen for an attack of 3, that's a total of 12 attack, which is enough to take these 2 out. So that's all 3 dead. We get 3 shield tokens, and do we want to keep these? I think we'll keep this one. Actually, let's keep, so we're going to have 6 plus 2 is 8, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, let's discard, I think, Rage. Actually, no, we'll keep it. So these go away. So 2 reds and a blue. These get discarded, this gets re-rolled, and it's a blue. We're going to get that fame in a minute. Discard these. We're left with 2, so we get a total of 5 plus 7 is 12, plus 4 is 16. So we go from 26 to 40. So we do get a level up at the end of this turn. For our skill then we can go with, so that's the influence. So the top one is Arcane Disguise. Once a turn, influence 2, or you may flip this token to ignore all effects from your position on the reputation track this turn. You may flip it back on any turn by paying a green mana. And then the other one is Battle Hardened. Once a turn, ignore either the next 2 points of damage assigned to your hero from a single physical attack, or 1 point of damage from a non-physical attack. I think I'll take the bottom one, and then we get, that's the influence, I think, skill for Wolfhawk. We can take, let's take, I guess, let's just take counter attack, I think, for our advanced action. The new one is Shield Bash, and we draw up then to our hand limit, which is 6 plus 2 is 8. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we get Crystallize, Savage Harvesting, Concentration, Crystal Mastery, Mana Draw, and Counter Attack. We have 1 more turn to try and maximize our score here. So we could get 2 for that orc, or yeah, I think probably getting the orc is going to get us the most points here. We can play Spellforge for a crystal of the same color. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could get another red and turn inventory. We can play Crystallize to gain a crystal of any color if we power it with the blue from the source. We can gain a crystal to our inventory of the same color as you already own. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll take a green. We could use 2 mana die from the source this turn. That would get us a lot more crystals actually if we did that. So let's actually use mana draw. So we'll take the green back, and I think we took a red for Spellforge. So we'll take them out. We'll use the 2 blue in the source because we can use 1 additional one, and we get two crystals to our inventory of the same color as 2 different spells. So we'll take a red and a blue. Red and a blue. So the red is for Offering and the blue is for Snowstorm. And then at the end of this turn, we don't want to we don't want to do that. So we'll play Crystallize with that blue. Gain a crystal of any color to your inventory. We'll take a green, and then we can probably challenge that orc, I think. And we can use Crystallize. Yeah, so we'll use the blue from our inventory to power Crystallize. At the end of the turn, any crystals you have spent this turn are returned to your inventory. We will play counterattack for an attack of 4. And if we block this enemy, we get an attack of 3. We can use our skill to reduce. So this skill, again, it reduces. Yeah, so once a turn, ignore either the next 2 points of damage assigned to your hero from a single physical attack or 1 point of damage from a non-physical attack. Actually, no, we don't want to do that. So let's shift this token to the blue space, and then we can. That will give us block of 3, which is enough to block him, and then we have to do 3 points of damage, which we can get with the Rage for an attack of 2. And one of these sideways for an attack of, we could play Concentration for a red mana token, which will give us attack 4, which is enough to take him out, gets us +1 reputation and +2 fame. So that's that. All the crystals we used go back. This wasn't a crystal. This was a mana token. These are, well, the game's over, so we don't need to re-roll them. And yeah, that is the end. The 2 cards we didn't use were Improvisation and Determination. And we can, I guess, go on to final scoring. So I'll tidy up and we can come back for scoring. Okay, so we had +2 for each spell. We had 3 spells, that's +6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then +1 for each advanced action. We had 3, so that's another 3. Units, so we had 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then for each site, so we had 2, 4, 6. So we got 6 for sites. So we go to 62. And then no wounds, and we got 10 for the city we conquered, so 72. 15 if all cities were conquered. That's 82, 87. 30 for each unplayed round. There were none. +1 for each card in the dummy player's deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's 93. And then +5 if the end of round wasn't declared. It wasn't, so we go up to 98. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I thought we got a good start getting into the Mage Tower. We got a bit bogged down going here, but we did get into the Mage Tower eventually, and was able to pick up a spell and then also get another spell on the next turn, which gave us a good platform to start getting some real damage going. I thought we were a little bit aimless around here until this monastery tile came out. We were able to burn the monastery down, which I think we got maybe Banner of Command for. And then we came over here and picked up Chill, which was good. And And then yeah, that was gave us a really good platform. We were able to get the Amatep gunners with the Banner of Command. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any feedback, leave it in the comments below. I'll get back to you. I do appreciate any feedback people have, or comments or suggestions. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully you can join again next time. Thank you.